Oh, and I guess we're live. And look at his hair. The wind. I can run back and forth a couple times. Share this out. Alrighty, guys. Hello. Grab something I forgot. Ring over here. I gotta turn my ring lights on. They'll get brighter. Good morning, everybody. Afternoon. Depends on what time zone you're in. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so it's afternoon here. Hi, guys. Welcome in, everybody. Let's get this set up and going. I wanted to use a different device today, but that didn't work. I made this kit that I Misty designed, and this is my impression of Misty's kit. Thank you, Misty. And this is my impression of her kit. So, but I didn't get the same things as other people did, or else mine got switched up because more came in the box, but I think it's still pretty. So mine's just kind of sticky things. So there we go. That's my impression of that. And today, for a customer, we're making a custom wreath. And it's been a pretty crazy morning here. So I'm a little behind. I usually have my wreath stuff, but I'm not going to put much in here. So there's that. I don't put much mesh when I do a swag usually. Just enough to give it something for my stuff to stick on. The wind is crazy here. I had to make 2 trips through the outside. So that wasn't fun. Christine, Rosie, Misty, I see you guys. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're just doing a simple winter wreath. We're going to go ahead and make it. Jenna got back to me. I made one and she didn't, that wasn't what she wanted. So, but I'm going ahead and making this one. Because I need to get these orders out. It hasn't been a very busy new year, but in the shop. But last season, I ended up hardly working at all in January and February. And I'm not going to allow myself to do that this year. So I committed to going live. A lot of my friends are on a cruise right now. Usually a lot of times I just pin these down with a pick or with a zip tie, but today I'm just doing this. I may go back in and do it later because my little zip ties are still in the other room. It's hard when you're working out of 2 rooms. So, like I said, I just need a little bit of stuff in here. Hey, Kathy. Brandy. Sharon. Welcome in, guys. Welcome, welcome. So, how's everybody got plans for the weekend? Hey, Tammy. Good to see you, too. Can't wait to see you guys at the gala. I absolutely cannot wait. I'm so excited for the gala. Rosie's making carrots. Those are so cute, Rosie. My Easter stuff should be here middle of next week. I hope. Okay, I just want a little bit of mesh in there to give it a little bit of fullness. I don't want a lot. I just kind of want it to dance a little bit. So, and since this is a winter wreath, we're going to do it with a couple different kinds of greeneries because, you know, it's winter right now here and it's 65 degrees. So, but it's dropping. So there's that. You know, so there's all kinds of green in winter. This does not have a sign. Because like I said, it's a custom that I just got Monday. I had to order some, well, I made one Monday and it wasn't what she wanted, so we're making another. There's some ficus. We all love a little ficus. Just to bring out the back, to get my sides in. I'm finally feeling better. Over New Year's I was sick. Gary didn't get it, thank God, but I don't want to do that again for a while. I know, Christine. I can't wait to hug everybody. I told Misty that I'm going to have to, when I go into the event in my bikini, I'm going to have a book of all the new names that are in there to yell out their names. I can't just yell one name. There's going to be a lot of new people there that I haven't met, so I'm going to have a sheet of paper or a notebook with everybody's name on it so I can scream when I'm coming in. So, yeah, but I'm excited. I'm excited. Some of my friends got an Airbnb last night, and they're just past us. About 15 minutes past us. So, we should be able to see each other in the evening. Or maybe we'll go to them because they have a hot tub. We don't. So maybe we'll have to go to their house. You know, that's a good idea. Get a fabric pen and have everybody write their name on it. Yes. Well, I don't know how many of you heard the story of the bikini, and I'm sure you all have, or seen it. But, you know me, I have to tell a story. And I wore the bikini because Misty kept doing, that's a good idea, Christine. I really like that. Misty kept throwing bikinis at me all the time because of another inside story. And when I was alive. So that's why I wore the bikini to meet Misty for the very first time. And so I went into TMI, and I had been to TMI before, so I knew the layout. And so I came in the door, and as soon as I went through the second door, I started yelling Misty's name. So, and the look on Mr. TMI's face was crazy. So, he was like, what the heck is going on here? So, yeah, that was really fun. And then I wore it in the grocery store. But when you go to TMI and you go to the Winn-Dixie for the first time, it's not quite like grocery stores around where most of us live. It's a hardware store, grocery store combination. You can buy your nuts and bolts, your saws, and your peaches and your eggs all in the same store. And it's a little bit older building. Yeah, it's a little bit different. You're kind of, when you're down there, kind of in the middle of nowhere. But anybody that's driving and you're getting directions, I told them that last night on Jamie's Live. If you need directions and you're pulling it up from your GPS, avoid the Natchez Trace at all costs, unless you have a lot of time and you want to sightsee. It's 45 miles an hour the whole way, and bicycles have the same right of way as cars. And it's over an hour to an hour and a half long. So go around and it's curvy. You go around the curve and there's a bicycle or somebody running. It's not a fun, in my opinion, it was not something I would care to drive again. Right, yes. So there's a way to get around it. But you just want to make sure you know, you check for a different route where you're driving the highway. I'm going to stick a little bit of pine in here. What the lady asked for was a winter wreath done in the blues, the aquas, silvers, the whites to look like snow. So that's why I'm putting some pine in. And if anybody wants to know where something came from, just message me. I'm more than willing to share. Hey, Mason. More than willing to share where stuff comes from, how I do something, or why I do. I was talking to my coach, one of my coaches yesterday, and I told her, I said, you know, there's a whole lot better designers than I am, and I learn from them every day. But a couple people reached out to me and asked me for advice, and I was like, why are you asking me? I'm not that, you know. But I've been doing it a while. So, and I used to do it before I got arthritis. So, there's that. I did do it before. But I did a lot of live greenery then. And that's a whole different ballgame. The first mesh wreath thank you, Sharon, Rosie, Misty. Yes, Amber, I did go live. And my first wreath was a mesh wreath. And it was one of those pumpkin forms that you can buy at that one store. Just change prices. Wow, thanks everybody. And every day I come home from work, and the driveway was more mesh. Another piece of mesh. By the time Halloween got here, all that was hanging there was a bow and the frame. So that's why you don't see me do a lot of hey Laurel. You keep right on painting. You got till Tuesday to get that done, girl. And because I can't tighten the pipe cleaners down. Nona. Are you getting settled in, girl? I saw you said last night you were working on your craft room. Alright, here's what we got. We're just kind of. Let me show you what else we got here. Got some of these blue sparkly beads. And we got roses with some blue in it. We got some snowflakes. I got some silver picks. And somewhere I have white carnations. Somewhere I have white carnations. I just carried them in here, so I know they're somewhere close. But anyhow, let's make a bow. We'll find them. Because I went to the store yesterday and bought some. Thank you, Timmy. Use all of this. How much we got? Okay, we got enough. I hate it when I run out of these top of the line meshes or ribbons. I just don't like that at all. Rosie, the World Place. I had them yesterday. The W World. Yep, that guy. Hey, Needy. Save this so I can order some more. This is a very versatile piece. gonna throw that little piece away. We're gonna put it to the pat. We're gonna put a loop of this blue in there. The blues are gonna be different colors. And I'm not doing that because I'm colorblind. I know they're different colors, but I want to give it some dimension. You had a good trip? Good, I'm glad. I don't want this to have a tail. Maybe a tail. I just want some form to it because this other ribbon, the ribbon with all the good color in it, the color that I want, isn't a nice ribbon. So, oh, I'm sure, Misty. I know you're busy. Don't worry about it, dear. We all have to do what we have to do. Those of us that's been around Misty for a while know she has a 3 o'clock deadline to get all her boxes ready to go. Bye, Rosie. Hope you're feeling better. And you're a crybaby? The love and support that we show each other in this group is phenomenal. I have never, there's the people. Don't get me wrong, there are people. But for the most part, the people in this community go above and beyond for each other. So, yeah. And I mean that. If you needed something and I had it, when I was on a live last night, somebody was looking for 14-inch oval grapevines. Of course, it's a one directional. And so maybe not. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it is. There was 6 people that came on the live, said I'll send you one. I'll send them to you. That doesn't happen every day. In other words, you don't have it, tough. And I appreciate that. People have sent me things that I needed right away. Yes, that was. We help each other out. To me, that is important. We're there for each other. a pearl. Those that know I'm a pearl. And there were some new people this week that I didn't know. And before this month is over, I plan to know those people. I plan to know those people that were new. So, yes. And I hope a lot of you in here are pearls, but you're the same way. You know, when I see a new designer on the TikTok shop, you might have one or two. Sarah, you might have Marie. Hi, Maria. They might have one or two people in their lives, and I get on there and share them out. You know, and I put in the note, new person, and usually anybody that can is right there. So, I love it. Sarah's coming to the gala too. And Missy's not gonna have to worry about being the shortest person anymore. So, yep, Miss, you will not be the shortest person there when Sarah gets there. It's weird how we see people on here, you know, and then when you see them in person and they're taller, skinnier, fatter, whatever than you thought they were, it's funny, you know, because they look different. Christine's only 4'11", so is she. Yep, she's 4'11" too. And then when you're standing by Kayla and new people come in, the first thing you hear is, "You're so tall. You have legs forever." You know, it's so funny. I love it. Yes, Timmy, they are. They're just as huggable. But Timmy, you're not that tall either. Yes, I can't wait. I am so excited. There was another one in Wisconsin that I thought I wanted to go to too, but I'm pretty sure our wedding's that weekend, so I didn't get a ticket. I mean, not my wedding, but a niece. I'll never have another wedding. Of course, I said that once before. You told her she could walk beside you. Yep. And the TMI sisters are the same way. You know, there's Morgan. I'm not sure which ones are sisters. And then there's Macy. I know those two are sisters. Um, hey Stacy, you know, and they're just the same way. One's tall, one's short. But the hospitality at TMI is beyond beyond normal. I mean, I've never felt so welcome anywhere in my life as I did there. A year ago, at this time, I was pretty sick. I mean, I was to the point that, if tomorrow didn't come, I didn't care. And so when I got to go to TMI, because I was doing better, and it was May, and that was my really first big outing. And when I got there, we pulled in, and I'm a bathroom fanatic, so I just don't go in any bathroom. And so we stopped just as we got into town, and I didn't go in because I really didn't have to go yet, but I should have. And so we get there, and we're going in, and here comes Lori. She's running at us, and she's grabbing a hold of me, and she's like, "Honey, what can I get you? Can I get you a chair? Can I do this? Can I do that?" I'm like, "Can you show me the bathroom?" Then we had to stop all the way through there and meet all the people. And then she gets me there's a little bar in the back. She pulls me out of the stool. She wants to give me something to drink. I said, "Can you just show me the bathroom?" "Oh, hi, Eric. That's my son. You're on lunch?" "I sent you a message. I didn't even know you called." But yeah, the welcoming. They want to feed us. They want, and I'm sure it won't be that way this time because there's so many people coming in. And the last time there was only like 25 coming in for the event. So I didn't send you a voicemail. If I did, I don't know how I did. But anyway, they were just very hospitable, Every time we turned around, they were doing something for us. So I'm excited for this one. And the place that the gala's at looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm just excited this year. I'm very excited. And the other thing is, it's not a Mother's Day weekend. Some good crawfish. I didn't see anything like that at any of the restaurants we ate at. Lots of dishes in the restaurant we ate at. There was lots of dishes with gravy, and one of their specialties was okra. So there's that. Now, if you go into the city, which I never have, I think it's different. I think it's real different of what you can find. Yeah, catfish. They had catfish. Yep. I mean, around here, um, was, yes, big things coming this year. Um, around here, we call them pole barns. Now, they do have a ladies' shop not far from TMI. That was, we didn't go in it, but different ones said they did, and it was nice. So, alright. They have several places where you can buy four-wheelers, that kind of stuff. Some huge four-wheelers to be exact. And you have to use a ladder to get up on. So if you lose Angela, that's where she's at, test driving. Alright, we're gonna have to mess with that early. But I got to find my carnations. I can't wait to get this room done. No problem, Grace. Yes, lots of content for your pages. Yes. Yeah, when I went the first time, because I'd never been in a warehouse like that before, if we'd have only been there one day, I would have came home with 3 things. I wouldn't even needed to ship it. So I'm looking for what I did with the carnations. I know I brought them out here. I'm sorry, guys. Ah, there they are. Yeah, it was hot. The warehouse was hot. It was really hot. It was May. It was even worse when we were down there in September. September when we went, it was beautiful. Yeah, it was very humid. It rained a lot. I got 2 of these and I gotta find the other one. When I googled winter flowers, hey, it's Jara. Are you feeling better? Okay, it's slowing down now. She just got a little dizzy. Everybody else was doing good. I mean, I don't know about the rest of the crew, but Yashira's crew. They sent me pictures of them at dinner last night. Our friend Janie and Jen and Yashira's crew were all at the same table at dinner. That was kind of neat. Why am I gluing? Patty, why are you gluing? Never glue till the end. You're doing it again. Hey, Candy. She'll be okay once her patch kicks in. Tomorrow they'll be in Mexico. AOG. I am having a good day. I hope you are too. Now, it's cold where you're at. Now we're going to spruce it up a little bit. Add some color in here. Oregon. Well, I'm in Ohio and it's 65 outside, or it was. But it's supposed to drop fast. When it starts dropping, it's going to go quick. And the wind is crazy. I went in, I did my hair, came out here, and might as well not even have touched it. Hi, Gina. Welcome in. I'm Connie with Connie's Constantly Changing Crafts. I'm the owner and designer. Been doing this for a little while. I used to do it, and then I had to quit for a while because I had arthritis. And now I'm back. I found some adaptive equipment to use, such as bow makers and stuff like that. So, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. There's a lot of questions I can't answer on here due to restrictions. But if you message me, I'll answer any question you have. Are you a maker? Are you a wreath maker? Cool. Yeah, this is a good group of people on here. They will answer any questions you have. So don't hesitate. But you know, if you've watched this platform in the last few months, you know that there's things we can't answer on here with the new guidelines. But I will gladly answer your question in a message. All right, let's bring in her silver. We were just talking about, Gina, a gala that a lot of us are going to in April in Golden, Mississippi. Oh, that's too big. That's too much. So, hey, Christy. I was just telling them that you got the Airbnb booked. I was telling them that a little bit ago. You weren't far from us. I'm so excited to meet all you guys. I just can't wait. Just can't wait. I'm just ecstatic. I told him, that we were close together, and maybe we can get together one evening, after the events are over, and hang out and just get to know each other better. But I said, so we might have to go to theirs. They have a hot tub. Just adding a little bit of silver. Like I told you last night, last year we all got together at our place, and the designers came out and we hung out. We played a game that we're not going to play again. Yeah, it gave us. Well, I got to meet Cara and Lindsay in person at the airport, and we rode together. But you know, when you're at the events, you don't really have a lot of time to talk. So it gave us time to get to know them. And just so you know, they're as crazy as the rest of us. Car's a lot of fun. So I mean, they're all a lot. They're all a lot of fun. But Cara has a lot of the same personality that Rosie, um, Rosie Posey, Kim COK, myself. She kind of fits right in there. So, yeah. You know, some of them take a little bit longer to warm up, but she didn't. I mean, you would never know it by alive, but Kayla is very shy. Very, very shy. So, okay, what the lady wants this to look like is snow, glitter, that kind of stuff. Well, let's put these in there before we. Maybe they won't look good. Maybe not, because it's not the same. It is not the same. Yeah, Misty's a little shy. I think I didn't notice Misty was shy because I talked to Misty on a regular basis ahead of time. Yeah, these, I don't think these are going to go. Used to do lives on Facebook. Oops, I said the word. Now you do them here. Okay, Gina. Well, I will follow you. What do you guys think? That, you know, because those of you that know I'm colorblind. Is it too far off? No, don't put them in. Okay. It's a different blue. Okay. I mean, you guys know that I don't know. Let's fill in with some of this other greenery before we add more of that. Nothing, if those are just coming in, I haven't glued everything. Thanks, guys. When I first started back into it, my ribbon collection became quite large because I was ordering from the bigger stores, everything. And like when I see blue, I see blue. Everything's pretty much the same. I mean, I can tell they're different colors, but I can't distinguish where they change. And so so I got a lot of ribbon. And then I started ordering a lot of my ribbon from the smaller companies. Oh, cool, Christy. I started ordering from the smaller companies and they help me. Yeah, they'll help me. Let's see what I got hole wise. was a text from Michelle's. As Rosie calls it. Yeah, it really is. Because, you know, especially with all these colors coming in. And I'm seeing a lot of this color at market. These blues. And I'm still seeing a lot of pinks and greens. All right, Christy. Glad I got to see ya. You know, I think I'm gonna need to find. I don't know. I'm not liking this at all. Not liking it at all. I think I need some more of this blue for filling. It's too much white. Opinions? See, all you can see is white. So I think I'm going to run to the store and see if I can find a blue to fill in. Yes, it does need more blue. I agree. Puzzle piece. Yeah, we got it. Only took 2 times. Yeah, it needs more blue. It's just too white. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop there. And thank you, Coach. And then we'll come back to it. I have all weekend. I'm home all weekend. So, but yeah, we've been on here for an hour. Because I just got the puzzle piece. A little over an hour. So I will catch you all later. Please be kind. Pray for the sick. We have a lot of sick people in our community. And love each other. No matter where they're at in their career. I'll see you all soon. Bye now.